welcome to the locker room.
Vince Papali, welcome to the locker room.
I can smell it already, Billy. What's happening, buddy?
Von Hayes, welcome to the locker room with Billy Schwein.
Yeah, hey, Billy, how you doing out there?
Rich Gannon, welcome to the locker room, Rich.
Thanks, guys. It's great to be with you.
Great Bob McElwee, NFL referee.
Hey, Bill, how you doing?
Craig Berube. Craig, welcome to the locker room.
All right, thanks, Billy.
We have the real Pat Croce in the locker room.
Let me off the bench, Coach.
And now here's your host, Billy Schwein.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome into the locker room with Billy Schwein, former Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver and mainland product, Dave Klemic, and Nick Earnshaw producing and co-hosting today on a beautiful Saturday morning here in the South Jersey area. Good morning, Dave Klemic.
Hey, good morning, gentlemen. And, I would be remiss if I didn't have to say I'm caffeinated, activated, and I'm ready to talk football with the Schweiner.
Nothing could be finer
Then talking sports
with the Schweiner.
with the Schweiner.
And
Nicky Nuggets over
Nicky
here.
Nuggets. What's going on, Nick?
Good morning. I haven't seen Dave Klemic run as fast as he did this morning into this studio since he beat Dante Hall in the 40.
You know what the coach said to him all the time? If you're on time, you're late, and if you're late, if you're early, you're on time, and if you're on time, you're late. I text that to you.
Yeah, I would. Well, we had a little bit of. I broke that rule one time, and true story. I was 10 minutes early, and Tony Gonzalez picked me up again and put me against the locker like it was like a cartoon.
Right.
And he was like, if you ever come in late to, I was like, I wasn't late. He was like, because I was doing one of those rookie things where you got to go to get moons over my hammy from Denny's for everybody. And I go, I was late. I was in late. But
rookie hazing?
Like, you know what kind of opportunity you have? Do you understand? Literally, you needed no discipline. The older guys were going to kill you.
The veterans were taking charge.
Yeah.
I love it. That's a great story because that's the way. I mean, I don't know. Could he get away with that today? Jacking you up against
I think so. These guys. Speaking of great stories, guess what? At 11 o'clock, we're gonna have my coach, Jeff Hurd, come on, and he's going to tell some great stories.
Well, yeah, because when we had him on last time, he had so much more to tell us. We didn't have enough time.
Yeah, we started asking him technical questions, and they said, which he's like a scientist too.
Yeah, he is.
But he's also hilarious. You know what I mean? So
much is going on this week in sports. Not even funny. Obviously, we had we broadcasted live from the battle at the beach. We saw some great football. How big were those kids on Bergen Catholic and IMG and even Winslow Township? They were big kids.
Right. All the Don Bosco kids and all the IMG kids across the board were 5-star recruits. Yeah. So all of them were going to Big Ten schools or whatever. Everyone, every single person, or Georgia or whatever. But they were all guys that were 6'5", 6'6", 330 across the board.
And then, of course, while we're on Thursday, right before we get on the air, the big news comes across the wire, Nick, that the Dallas Cowboys, now right before the opening day kickoff, the kickoff to the NFL season on Thursday night, the Eagles against the Cowboys. The locker room crew will be there courtesy of Mr. Negadelphia. But the Cowboys get rid of Micah Parsons.
It was awesome. This was awesome.
Nick
this is so great.
And not only does that cause a huge gap on their line or the linebacker crew, their defense, but it gives us – there's so much dysfunction now.
Right. Yeah. When you lose a leader like that, Dave, you know what it's – I mean,
it's huge.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, they're done.
So
they're done.
Nick, so I said to Nick before the show even started, if you look at what the Cowboys got in return, I don't think it's enough. I mean, I think it's a joke that they only got 2 first-round picks, 1 in 26 and 1 in 27, plus a lineman that might stop the run. But, I mean, that's definitely not enough.
Well, Nick, what's your opinion? So I think he's the most disruptive player on defense since
J.J.
Watt.
Yeah, he's a generational
since
player.
Maybe Reggie White. What do you think?
He is a game wrecker. I mean, this is a guy, you don't give up a guy like Micah Parsons for 2 first-round picks and a decent interior defensive lineman. They, for sure, didn't get enough. This is on Jerry Jones, and if you're an Eagles fan out there and you're listening, you should never, ever, ever, ever boo Jerry Jones. Ever. Yeah. Because he has done such a great job to help out the Philadelphia Eagles. Trading Micah Parsons to the Packers. This is fantastic.
Nick, when he walks on the field on Thursday, the whole place should just erupt in applause. Like, cheer.
We boo. We're known to boo at times, but we're in this, I guess, softer, gentler Philadelphia fan. We should give a standing O to Jerry Jones.
Ovation.
What better insult would he have if he walked in the stadium and everyone started cheering?
They should show him on
Jerry
the big
Jones
screen,
jerseys,
and he should get a standing ovation from the entire crowd. I mean, it's just inept. The fact they couldn't get something done with Micah Parsons, and this is the problem. They either wait too long to pay their players or they don't pay their players.
There's got to be something wrong. There has to be
He's the
something.
general manager. That's the problem.
Well, no, wait. So I think. All right. So then let me ask you. We can laugh about it, but let's maybe try to dissect it a little bit. Why do you get rid of a player, Dave? What would be some reasons why you get rid of a player of his magnitude?
Well,
there have
money.
to be some
Really
money.
technically, you got to look at the salary caps and
Right.
look at and where you land there. How much can you give up?
Right.
If you have to pay a player like that, you're going to have to take away money from other guys.
All right. So money.
So
give
money.
me another reason why you would have to get rid of somebody like that magnitude.
He'd have to have a problem in the locker room.
A problem in the locker room,
Right.
maybe. We don't know yet, right?
The podcast too. Remember, Micah Parsons has a podcast.
Right.
And he would say some interesting things on that podcast as well. Just say.
Personality conflict with the owner, Jerry Jones, right?
Yeah.
It's a power struggle.
Or your
maybe.
coordinator. Your coordinator, and you have to get along.
Right.
Because you could end up losing a coordinator over a single player. That has happened.
Right.
But if you guys get along, they'll be together no matter where they go.
And Nick, I guarantee this: if you don't have a great relationship like you just said, and you have a cancer in the locker room, I don't care how great you are. You got to move away from the guy. Remember when the Minnesota Vikings traded Herschel Walker to the Dallas Cowboys for 4 picks? Right,
the other way around. The Cowboys,
right?
to the Vikings.
So they got a boatload of picks, but that turned into championship for the Cowboys, right?
Sure. They didn't get that many
But they
this
didn't
time
get
for
that
Micah.
many. That's
They
what
got
I'm saying.
They got 2 first-round picks, and they got a decent interior lineman. All right, cool.
I mean, some teams and if you look at the Eagles, we've gotten lucky on a couple great picks, like second-round pick, Cooper DeJean, right?
The Eagles have drafted well late in drafts, too.
Yeah.
That's been fantastic for them. That's why they have so much depth on the defensive
But some
side.
guys just can't get out of their own way. They just do it to themselves. So you're like, just stay solid, do good with what we do. Everyone's going to mess it up. Look at the Browns. Look at the Giants giving us Saquon Barkley. Look at the Cowboys giving away Micah Parsons. I mean, for a couple late picks, they have no chance this year at all.
Right, absolutely.
The Dallas Cowboys are out.
Not in this division. Definitely not in this division.
So we'll get into our Eagles talk in the second hour. First hour, we're going to get into the Phillies talk because, real quick, Nick, the Mets just own us. Now I know the Phillies have come back and taken 2 out of the Braves, which is phenomenal, and the lead's back up to 5. But we can't beat the Mets at Citi Field.
No. 7 out of the last 10 losses, which has been 10 straight, they have blown leads at Citi Field. Like, they just do not play well up there. And I know Jason Stark had said that he thinks they might be able to find what the Phillies are doing, right? Like, they might be tipping pitches. They might have an in on the Phillies, and that's why they're able to, I guess, figure out ways to beat them at Citi Field all the time. I don't know what it is. It's something there, Billy. But, yeah, they just can't beat the Mets. However, Kyle Schwarber came back, hit 4 home runs. We'll take that.
So we're going to talk Phillies baseball, and courtesy of Pennsauken Spine and Rehab, Dr. Dominic Mariani has given us 2 pairs of tickets, so 4 total, 2 pairs of tickets to the Phillies game Sunday night against the Braves. It's on national television. Guess where the seats are, Nick?
Where they at?
4th row behind the dugout. So 609-403-0973 is how you're going to be able to be eligible to win these tickets. You got to send us a text board. Question is, Nick, what's the question?
All right, our text board question of the day is, why can't the Philadelphia Phillies beat the New York Mets at Citi Field?
Can't beat them. 609-403-0973. Why can't the Phillies beat the Mets at Citi Field in New York? Can't do it.
Can't do it. Tell us why. Why do you think it is they can't win up there on the road? Let us know. 609-403-0973.
All right. By the way, every Saturday and Sunday throughout the summer, I stop by Blitz's Market in Ocean City, and I get bringing the fellas 12 ounces of liquid sunshine. All right, top of the morning to you. This is freshly squeezed orange juice. You can get it at Blitz's Market at 21st and Asbury Avenue. Dave and Joe Newman down there, Maggie, Mackenzie, Teresa, Kevin, Mama Blitz. They do a great job. But let's have a swig here.
Oh, that's awesome.
It fires you up just like your coffee does, Dave.
He's really going to be activated.
Look at him.
Yeah.
He's going to be like,
Really activated. My gosh, the other day I mentioned we must have met every one of Billy's friends at the Ocean City Field when we were doing Battle of the Beach.
Popular guy.
He's like the mayor, and then he's got a twin brother,
I know. Then
I
there's
know
two
it's
of
just
them.
as many people.
There's
It's
two of
insane.
them.
Bobby is the lesser-known brother. of the-
According to ChatGPT.
Dave wanted to stir the pot. He wanted us to fight that day. We'll get into it. We got a great show lined up. You ready to go?
Ready to
Get
go.
my 3-point stance.
First hour of the locker room is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection, professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. Surety is an industry-wide leader with a team of experts who will help you through the entire process, from contract signing to closing, from the shortest center city and every place in between. Surety Title is there for you with over 20 office locations in New Jersey and PA. That's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900 or give Chris Mooney a call in the Ocean City office at 609-399-1227. Now, I want to tell you about McCann Appraisers. For all your real estate appraisal needs, call John A. McCann & Associates, 609-263-7422. Whether for commercial or residential properties, for estate, tax, financial planning, divorce financing, and more, the professionals at John A. McCann & Associates are licensed and ready to assist you. Give them a call anytime, 609-263-7422. All right, when we return, we'll have more for you here in the locker room with Billy Schwein, Nick Earnshaw, and Dave Klemic right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Sunday Night Baseball on ESPN Radio. It's a showdown in the National League East.
It's gone!
Ronald Acuna Jr. and the Atlanta Braves face Kyle Schwarber and the Philadelphia Phillies.
Gone. Over the bleachers and gone. Kyle Schwarber. Wow.
The Braves at the Phillies. Coverage of Sunday Night Baseball begins at 6 Eastern, with first pitch at 7 Eastern on ESPN Radio.
Listen to Sunday Night Baseball, Phillies Braves on 97.3 ESPN.
Ocean City's real estate market is red hot, and you need an agent that has the knowledge and expertise to help. Contact Ocean City's top agent, Mark Rhymes. Mark has been selling real estate for 30 years in South Jersey. He can answer all your real estate questions and find you the perfect property. He's available anytime on his cell at 609-425-2042. When Philadelphia star athletes are looking for a house at the beach, they contact Mark Rhymes, specializing in buying and selling vacation homes, single-family homes, condominiums, and duplexes, residential and commercial, as well as new construction projects or investment opportunities. Mark Rhymes, he's your agent at the beach. Give him a call right now, 609-425-2042, or check out his website at grimes.com.
Go to get your game on at the Fanatics Sportsbook in the gallery at Ocean Casino Resort. Cheers your favorite drinks while cheering on your favorite team. Go for the sports scene and go for the endless screens. Go where fans become fanatics at the Fanatics Sportsbook in the gallery. Go to Ocean Casino Resort. Go for the win. For more information, visit theoceanac.com. Must be 21 or older to wager or consume alcohol. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Hi there, this is the Negadelphian from the locker room, and I might be negative about our Philly sports teams, but one thing I'm positive about is Elisa's shoes. Are you looking for the perfect pair of shoes? Then step into Elisa's shoe store on Asbury Avenue, Ocean City, New Jersey, where style meets comfort. From trendy sandals or everyday sneakers or an elegant heels for a night out, they've got it all. Their friendly team is there to help you find the perfect fit, no matter what the occasion. That's Elisa's Shoes at Asbury Avenue, Ocean City, New Jersey. Go to elisashoes.com or call 609-391-8859. Tell them the boys from the locker room sent you.
Hi, this is ex-Philadelphia Eagles tight end Ken Dunnick, and I'm the current publisher of Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine, and I'm asking you to become a Camden County police officer and help make our city a better place to live. The Camden County Police Department is now hiring for sworn officers who are going to make a difference in our community. The first year's salary for the position is $51,000. So join the effort today to be part of something bigger than yourself. Visit CamdenCountyPD.org to apply online. That's CamdenCountyPD.org. Thank you.
Elevate your luxury experience at Matt Blatt Infiniti. Lease the QX60 Lux for just $349 a month, or drive the commanding QX80 Sensory, just $799 a month. Matt Blatt Infiniti is offering up to $15,000 off MSRP on select QX80 Sensory models with 0 down and no payments until October. Matt Blatt Infiniti, where luxury lives and you belong. On approved credit, must have qualifying trade Infiniti or other luxury brand. 1666 per thousand offers not in combination through IFS. Lease rebate and dealer discount 36 months, 5,000 miles per year. First payment up to $12,360 dealer discount rebate to dealer plus tax $589 doc fee. Call 877-289-6670 or visit mattblattinfinity.com.
Hi, I'm Marie Maria, salon owner. You know the jingle. Now discover the facts about Ozempic, a GLP-1. There's only one FDA-approved Ozempic, made by Novo Nordisk. Learn about the real thing.
Talk to your healthcare professional today. Call 1-833-OZEMPIC or visit Ozempic.com to view the medication guide and to learn more about Ozempic. Semaglutide injection 0.5, 1, and 2 milligrams.
The Kitchen Shop has a brand new home. They're now open at 6422 Black Horse Pike in Egg Harbor Township, right next to the Inquisition Tattoo Shop, with a bigger showroom and more displays. They now offer full bathroom remodeling too, because your favorite kitchen remodelers just got even better. Celebrating 20 plus years in business with our Labor Day sale, 5% off all cabinets, plus an extra 5% off for military and first responders. Call 609-432-7647 or visit thekitchenshop.net. The Kitchen Shop, voted best of the press, gold.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, welcome back. We're broadcasting live at the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northfield. Billy Schweim, former Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver Dave Klemic, Mainland product, and, of course, producer, co-host Nick Earnshaw. By the way, Dave, Nikki and I went into Charlie's because they're going to be sponsoring the Fantasy Football Guru. You all right there, buddy? We went into Charlie's. We had a nice lunch. By the way, their food down there is great. We ran. Look, Nikki's got his Charlie shirt on right now.
I do.
Looking good. I like that Charlie
appreciate
shirt.
it from Jimmy. Yep, I appreciate the T-shirt. I love it.
I love
Wanted
it,
to
too.
rock it today. And by the way, I want to put this out there.
What?
They gave me all flats.
Yeah, they
I got
did.
the wings.
Yeah, they did.
They were very kind and gave me all flats for my wings.
Yeah?
Those
wings are great.
The best wings I've ever had.
All right, now ready for this? We go in there. So Nikki went looking for your jersey.
Yeah, we do have a little beef.
We have a beef with Jimmy Thomas, man. Like, where's your jersey? You gave him a jersey encased in glass, correct?
Well, I think they redesign, and I'm making excuses.
They didn't even put Vince Papali's jersey up yet.
Vince isn't up there.
So you're in good company.
But he showed me. He's like, Dave, look at all the stuff we have.
No excuse.
We got to put all this stuff up. Hey, let me remind you.
Was it a white jersey or a red one?
A white one.
A white one?
Yeah, it was actually a game-worn jersey. It's tailored because if you look at how small my jersey was, I got to put that over pads. I couldn't even put it on my own torso right now, and I put that over pads.
Really? Where's the jersey? I think it's hanging it's in a closet somewhere.
No, it's in
his office.
It's in his office. But Charlie's donated the lights to Mainland.
That's so cool.
1995.
That's
the coolest
so cool.
story ever. The first touch of a football on a kickoff. No, I'm sorry. It was the first carry was a 7-yard touchdown under the lights, and Jim Thomas is, the Thomas family was there.
Yeah.
The place goes nuts. You can't write these
under the lights.
And we won a state championship that year.
That's great.
By the way, I think Mainland's playing Hamilton soon. Do we have to show up there at some point?
We should get on the sideline of that
Yeah.
game.
Well, I'm advertising in their program, I think.
In Hamilton's or Mainland?
Or Mainland.
Oh, Mainland.
Yeah, right?
Yeah,
I'm a Hamilton guy.
We took
it's our rival.
The Tep hooked me up with that, right?
We took an L to
Cole
Atlantic
Tepedino.
City yesterday.
A little locker room rivalry right here, Schweiner.
All right.
But
here we go.
Mainland's a perennial powerhouse, so we'll see what happens.
Let's get into some Phillies talk because, look, everybody, Kyle Schwarber went off Thursday night. We were broadcasting live from the beach, battle at the beach in Ocean City, and we're sitting there. Schwarber hit one. Schwarber hit two. Nicky, you got to see the whole thing, right?
Yeah. So I was actually doing a fantasy draft while we were doing this, and there was a little bit of a delay. So me and my one buddy, we would be like, "Oh, I guarantee Schwarber hits a home run," and he would already have had the notification on his phone. So when he was about to hit the 4th home run, I'm like, you better not look at your phone and spoil it for anybody here. I swear to God. But no, it was awesome watching that.
By the way, the Phillies hit 7 home runs in total by the whole team that
19 runs.
Yeah, but how do you pitch to somebody who's already hit 3 home runs? What is the deal?
You walk him.
Somebody also said that's the 21st time in his life that he's hit 4 home runs in a game.
Yeah.
So he is the 21st player to ever do it. Hit 4 home runs in a game. He is the 4th player ever, right, to have a shot to hit 5. So he's the 4th player ever in the history of baseball to ever have a chance to get in that bat to hit the 5th home run.
Just to show you, just to date myself, I watched the game in Chicago and Mike Schmidt hit 4.
That was 76.
I watched that on television.
1976.
It was a windy day. I think it was early in April or May or something like that.
I guarantee he had a good grasp of technology back then, at that point.
I was at a Phillies game when forget who it was now, but they hit the cycle. I think it was the Flying Hawaiian. Victorino hit the cycle. Yeah, I was like,
did he hit for the cycle?
He hit the cycle that day. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Look that up.
And he was that's the home run, the double, the triple, the single, right?
That's a cycle. All right, there have been two other four home run games across the league this season. The Athletics' Nick Kurtz did it, and Arizona's Suarez did it, making the first time in Major League history that 3 such games have happened in a single season. How about that, Nick? Schwarber's 49 home runs this year is a new career high, surpassing 47 long balls he hit during the 2023 campaign, and tied Ryan Howard in 2006 for the most homers by a Philly through the team's first 134 games of the season. He trails Howard's 206 season with 58 home runs for the second most homers in a single season. He could have an opportunity to beat that.
So, Klemic, I found the game, Victorino. He did not hit for the cycle, but he had 4 hits, a double, 2 RBIs in a 2009 game, and came close to his cycle with a 4-for-4 game with a double in 2012.
All right, so that was it.
He was close. I didn't think
talking about
I was like,
it.
I'm pretty sure he didn't hit for the cycle. He was close.
I get to go where I live.
Yeah, I was at that game.
Where I live in Ocean City, I go down and take a shower. The people that live underneath me he went to the game. He goes, oh, by the way, I was at the game. I said, what? You were at the game? Like when we came back from the radio.
Yeah. Remember Nick went to the game when Embiid hit 70?
Embiid hit 70, yeah.
So Mike, our question is on 609-403-0973, the text board. 609-403-0973 is, why can't the Phillies beat the Mets at Citibank or Citi Field in New York? Citi Field, New York. 609-403-0973. We're giving away 2 pairs of tickets to the Phillies game Sunday night. And right behind the dugout, Nick.
Yeah, we need to hear the 2 best reasons as to why the 2 best are going to get the 2 pairs of tickets. All right, so 1 pair for the best reason. For the second best reason, you'll get a pair of tickets as well. 609-403-0973. I'll read a couple because they're coming in.
Oh, yeah, why not?
All right, make sure you leave your name and your phone number as well, okay? All right, the main reason why the Phillies can't beat the Mets in Citi Fields is the smell that comes off of the Mets fans. Stinking Mets fans.
That's a good one.
Who's
that from?
I got no name.
Oh, you got to put your name on that, dude.
Hopefully because that's in the running.
That's in the running off the
You got to send your name in. All right.
609-403-0973.
Alex from Mays Landing chimes in. The Phillies cannot beat the Mets at Citi Field simply because they are in their own head and they press too much and try too hard.
That could be true, but I think it's a little deeper than that. But we'll see. Keep going.
Yeah.
All right. 609-403-0973. We have 2 pairs of tickets to the Phillies game Sunday night against the Braves. National televised game right behind the dugout.
Right behind.
Courtesy of Pennsauken Spine and Rehab, my good friend Dr. Dominic Mariani. By the way, Dave, he was an all-South Jersey football player, running back or defensive back.
Mariani?
Dominic Mariani.
Where'd he go to school?
Collingswood High School.
Oh, yeah. We get a lot of Collingswood.
You know he's in the Hall of Fame in the little picture with the whole team.
Yeah, he is.
Speaking of Hall of Fame, St. Augustine Prep football team was out and played and won at the field, the Hall of Fame field, and actually some of the players went into the directory.
Oh, did
and
they?
looked me up.
I
saw that.
That's the one you sent me and Jimmy Thomas, right?
Klemic's in the hall.
Yeah, I'm in the hall. I went out there. I didn't see it. So
you didn't even know you were.
I didn't know I was there. But you know what I am at too? If you look, remember the San Diego or the Kansas City Grill in San Diego?
Yeah.
My poster's up there in the San Diego. It was in Top Gun. I mean, the Top Gun made before.
Right.
Yeah, but my picture's up in there too.
All right, 609-403-0973 is the text board. The question is, Nick.
All right, our question is, why can't the Phillies beat the Mets at Citi Field? Best answers are going to win some tickets to the Phillies game tomorrow night.
Great seats, courtesy of Pennsauken Spine and Rehab. All right, the first hour of the locker room is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services to home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. From the shore to Center City and every place in between, Surety Title is there for you with over 20 office locations in New Jersey and PA. That's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900 or give Chris Mooney a call in the Ocean City office at 609-399-1227. Now, I want to tell you about La Scala's. We all love La Scala's. And by the way, fellas, we'll be broadcasting live for our Eagles pregame show at La Scala's Beach House in Brigantine. We got 7 dates, Nick.
7 dates.
7 dates. We'll kick it off against the Kansas City Chiefs will be the first date that will be there.
Yep.
Broadcasting live from 10 a.m. to 12 noon at La Scala's Beach House. We love La Scala's. It opened 2 summers ago to rave reviews. It's your home away from home for a large selection of Italian, American, and seafood favorites, just like your grandmom used to make. Plus, you'll love their famous pizza, their daily specials, and their game day menu. Eat in or take out at La Scala's. They're located at 1400 Ocean Avenue in Brigantine. That's LaScalasBeachHouse.com. Let's eat. When we return, we'll continue with more here in the locker with Billy Schwein, Dave Klemic, and Nick Earnshaw right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Philadelphia Eagles football is back. Listen as the Super Bowl champions open the 2025 season, hosting their NFC East rivals, the Dallas Cowboys, on Thursday Night Football.
You don't do that. You don't help Cowboys to their feet.
Pre-game coverage begins at 7. Merrill and Mike call all the action starting at 8:20.
Back goes Prescott. He's looking. He steps up. He's hit. And he's dropped.
This is where the Super Bowl champs play. 97.3 ESPN, South Jersey's official Eagles station.
Train presents The Unstoppables. Those captains of comfort, those gargantuans of the guarantee, those satisfaction savants who persevere perilously beyond probability as the raconteurs of reliability. Here's to Train's heralded heroes of heating and air conditioning, those comfort kings with a tireless tenacity for total turnaround. The Train Comfort Specialists. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Hi, this is Joe Lenigan, owner of Lenigan Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Call us today for your free train system quote at 609-399-1200 or online at ocnjplumber.com. And please don't forget to ask for the military and senior discount.
Call Lenigan, again and again. Call Lenigan, again and again.
Hi, this is former Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver Dave Klemic. Are you looking for the ultimate spot to go catch the big game? Bulldog Sports Bar and Grill in Galloway Township is your home for great food, cold drinks, and non-stop sports action. Whether it's an NFL, MLB, NBA, or NHL game, they've got all the action on their big screen TVs, plus one in every booth. Sink your teeth into their famous wings, juicy burgers, thin crust pizza, and signature stromboli. Thirsty? They've got ice cold beers on tap and handcrafted cocktails that keep you refreshed. So bring your crew, grab a seat, and feel the energy at Bulldog Sports Bar and Grill in Galloway Township. It's where sports fans go to win. Tell them Dave Klemic sent you.
Tax season at Tom's River Volkswagen means we're paying the sales tax. Yeah, we've got over 1,000 vehicles on sale and we're paying the sales tax. Tell that nasty old tax man to go straight to Tom's River Volkswagen or Tom'sRiverVW.com because we're paying the sales tax.
Hi, this is Billy Schwein from the Locker Room. Pro Image Sports is proud to announce the opening of their brand new Ocean City Boardwalk store, located between 8th and 9th Street. They carry a huge selection of men's, women's, and kids' jerseys, clothing, headwear, and novelties for brands like Nike, New Era, Mitchell & Ness, and 47 brand. If you're looking for Phillies, Eagles, Flyers, or Sixers gear, or your favorite national team, Pro Image Sports has it all. For more information, stop by today or follow them online at fantreasures.com or on Instagram at ProImageOC. Tell them the Locker Room sent you.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my site softer?
Can I make my site firmer?
Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side. Your Sleep Number setting. It's the Sleep Number biggest sale of the year. All beds on sale up to 50% off the limited edition smart bed. Plus free premium delivery with any smart bed and adjustable base. Ends Labor Day. All Sleep Number smart beds offer temperature solutions for your best sleep. Check it out at a Sleep Number store or sleepnumber.com today.
Get away to the Atlantic City in Waterboat Show. 4 days only, September 4th to the 7th at the Golden Nugget Marina. Enjoy live entertainment and outdoor dining. Shop the Marine Mart. Buy $15 advance tickets at acinwaterboatshow.com.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live. Tom's River Auto Group studio right here in Northfield. Billy Schwein, former Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver and mainland product, Dave Klemic, and, of course, producer/co-host Nick Earnshaw. And the score of the mainland game, they were down in Delaware yesterday. Lost 25-8 to Atlantic City.
Yeah.
Dave, what's wrong with your team, man?
Last year we opened up against Atlantic City and won. It was close in the first half. I think we took off with the second half. We still got some guys banged up, like Jake Blum.
Right.
He's a state leader in receiving yards. He was banged up.
Is DiBiase there still? Or no?
His little brother is.
I love that. That's my favorite
Lucas
last name.
DiBiase, and he had a little bit of an injury too that he's dealing with. So I don't know.
There's Tepedino's playing, right? He's back on the field.
Yep,
right?
and then there's Franchini's starting quarterback of the 3 years. This kid's going to the Hall of Fame no matter what.
Yeah?
He's been just these guys.
Do you think he might go to Northeastern doesn't have a football program anymore?
My gosh. But, this mainland team is very well coached. Chuck Smith, who we had on the show many times.
Right,
He's a good friend of mine.
Yeah.
He coached me as a kid, too, and he means the world to me. But that team's going to come back, and they're going to.
And Ocean City beat Oakcrest 32-0 the other day at the Battle at the Beach.
Yeah, Ocean City's got some really good, some great talent now. There are some skill guys that can really move, and a kid named Jake Chapman. Look out. This kid, Jake Chapman, is as big and fast and scary as anybody I've ever seen.
What position does he play?
He's like, they put him in a 3-point stance on the D line, but they'll move him back to middle linebacker, so he can move around.
Nick, he's in a 3-point stance.
Kid's got.
Let's get back to the Phillies, Nick, because there's a little. I hope, and Dave, if there's a little, if people are not happy in the professional ranks, it could be a cancer in the field. Like we just talked about with Micah Parsons. We don't know, but if you're not happy, so the other night, was it last night?
Last night.
Oh, by the way, I didn't get a chance to watch the game last night. You know why, Nick? Because I don't have Apple TV.
See, versus technology.
But that's
a great example.
But that's more of a money thing too, isn't it?
I don't know if you'd be able to figure it out.
No, I got it in my house in Collingswood. I just don't have it down here. I can't afford it.
Apple
He'll be calling me. Yeah, he'll be calling me. Nick, how do I get the Apple TV? He's called me about his printer before.
Roku, I can't get, no matter how hard I try.
You can't get it. It's already on the TV. It's built in. I can't.
Just use your clicker.
No.
Where are all the files?
What I want you to start doing
I don't have it in Ocean City, Nick.
Just start talking to your clicker, okay? You could do that now. Just start talking to
Billy
your clicker.
versus technology.
Yo, the Roku is built into the TV. He's probably looking for the Roku.
I don't have a smart.
I'll go. He lives like 10 minutes from me. I'm gonna go over and set him all
Nick,
up when he
I'm
gets back.
talking about the Ocean City rental.
I know.
I don't have it there.
I'm gonna
it's not
figure
in the TV. It's not a smart TV. It's a
stupid TV.
It's a stupid TV. I go, what's wrong with a stupid? Oh, by the way, ready for this, Dave? So it's like. So remember a couple weeks ago I was complaining about that dog barking?
Oh, no.
So ready for this?
It happened again.
It happened. So it was a beautiful night last night. Warm days. I love end of August, September. Football gets going. You got the baseball playoffs heating up. The run. The stretch drive, and you got all the windows open. You sleep real nice, right? 6:50 this morning. This dog, whoop, 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 nonstop for 20 minutes. I got up out of my bed, opened my door, and went, "Shut that dog up."
Could you imagine hearing that voice at 6:50 in the morning?
I don't know. I couldn't see the dog. It wouldn't shut up.
My dog does that too.
Come on, man. That's
seriously Klemic.
But do you wake up the whole neighborhood?
I guarantee Klemic was on his good vibe ride, came over, and then was walking his dog.
Nice plug. Nice plug right there.
Oh, my gosh.
Nice plug. Can I say something
Yeah,
about
he did plug it.
Can I say something about Surety Title while we're plugging?
Yeah.
Surety Title in Ocean City, if you put your money in there, like I have money in there, an escrow account. They actually put interest. It's an interest-bearing account.
Really?
So it's gaining interest.
So they don't keep it. That's cool.
That's the only place I've seen do it. So
Chris Mooney, go see
Shorty.
Chris Mooney in the Ocean City office, 609-399-1227. All right, so
Billy's been up and ready to.
So I've been I've been in a 3-point stance since like 6:50 because of this dog. And I didn't get coffee today because I got my Blitz's orange juice. Thanks to Dave and Joe Newman. All right, Nick Castellanos not happy. Nick.
No, he's not. He's a Nick that isn't too happy.
He's a Nick he's nicked. So he, by the way, I did see the highlights. He did make a beautiful play.
He did.
He threw out what? He threw out Olsen at the plate. Not that Olsen's a speed burner.
A nice play last night. He makes an occasional good defensive play, but if you look at the overlying metrics, he is one of the worst defensive right fielders in baseball.
And he's only batting .253.
Yeah,
16 home runs.
Right now, he is the lowest. If the season were to end today, it's the lowest on base percentage of his career.
So you guys are there's going to platoon maybe Kepler and Cassiano or whatever. Kepler's only even though Kepler's caught fire of late, he's still only batting .214.
Yeah, he's been hitting as of late. You got to give him credit where credit's due. I was very hard on Kepler. He's been hitting. All right, I'll give him credit. He's been much better as of late. But last night, the musical chairs in the outfield. This is the first time Rob Thompson has put in a defensive replacement for Nick Castellanos since June 16th. He was asked about it after the game, Nick Castellanos was, and here is his reaction.
Can you elaborate a little bit? Can you elaborate on that, please, a little bit?
I guess not. I guess
Obviously, he's not happy. But guess what? You got to, as a manager, you got to do what's best for the team.
Yeah.
There's no I in team, right, Dave?
But there is a me.
There isn't a me.
There is a me, but no I in team.
great
And here's
saying.
the thing, like I heard on the Sports Bash with Mike Gill that he talks. He has a couple of guys on Lauber and a few other people that talk Phillies baseball with him, right?
Yeah.
It splits his. He can't hit against right-handed pitching.
No.
His on-base percentage is brutal.
Casty's been bad, man. He just hasn't been good this year. He just hasn't. And, Rob Thompson also elaborated last night, I'm paraphrasing, he wants people to check their ego at the door. So that's kind of a direct correlation to Castellanos. Listen, they're trying to win a World Series here, and if he's not going to step up, have better at-bats, right, it's just what's going to happen, and he's struggling in the field mightily. I guarantee if anybody out there pulls up Nick Castellanos' Baseball Savant, you will see a lot of blue, and you don't want to see blue on your Baseball Savant page.
Guess what? It's not like he hasn't been given an opportunity. He's got 490 at-bats, third most on the team.
Listen, I told you, it's his lowest year. He has a 294 on base percentage. It's the lowest of his career so far. If the season were to end today, it's the lowest. He can't get on base, man. We know it's Nick Castellanos' experience. We know how it goes. And he has struggled mightily as of late. He had that stretch through August, was really bad. And, I don't think he's going to be back next year. He's got one more year left on his deal. The writing's on the wall to me for him.
All right, 609-403-0973. We got 2 pairs of Phillies tickets to give away, courtesy of Pennsauken Spine and Rehab. Dr. Dominic Mariani, all South Jersey football player. He's giving us away. He's giving us 2 pairs of Phillies tickets.
2 pairs.
609-403-0973. What's the question, Nick?
All right. Why can't the Philadelphia Phillies beat the New York Mets at Citi Field on the road? So we got a couple of texts coming in. Angie from Tuckerton. The Phillies have been inconsistent all season, getting hot and cold on offense. I think it's just partly chance of where the Mets come on the schedule, that it happens to be the same time that the Phillies are in their down slump. Best case scenario is that we're back on the hot streak the next time we meet them in the playoffs. Now, Angie, I will tell you, they meet them in about less than 2 weeks.
Yes.
They will be at Citizens Bank
September
Park.
11th through the 14th or something like that?
Yeah, it's that week.
It's
Yep.
4 games. By the way, I owe Mr. Met, because I lost that series up in New York, I owe him a lunch.
Oh.
The Phillies are killing me against the stinking Mets.
Yeah, I set you up for that
by
last
the way,
year,
Mr. Met comes out, ready, Dave? You know what he starts doing? He's got a big ear-to-ear smile, grin on his face. He's singing the Mets song as he goes by in his golf cart. Because I sit there in the parking lot, and he's a mechanic at Playland. He's riding by when he has to go into the shop, grab stuff, coming by singing the Mets song.
One of my students' dads, he calls me
Mr. Met.
And he goes, and his name on his phone comes up to me as "Let's Go Mets."
That's
and I was like,
good.
"Oh man!" Right during that time, I knew it was a bad series because of that.
It's a big violation.
609-403-0973 is the text board. The question is, Nick,
why can't the Philadelphia Phillies beat the New York Mets at Citi
by the way, I came this close to taking these tickets for us guys. Right, Nick?
I know.
said, man, I've never sat.
You're a good guy. You have a good soul.
I have
over there,
never
Schwanger.
sat behind. Have you ever sat behind the dugout?
Not that close. I've been
not that
up,
close.
Not that close.
Dr. Dominic Mariani's got 4 seats right behind the dugout.
Unbelievable.
Dave, I came this close to taking us all. But I know you. But he'd rather go see the Savannah Bananas.
Great show. Great show.
He loves
Great
banana ball.
Yeah, 609-403-0973. Why can't the Phillies beat the New York Mets at Citi Field?
All right, our buddy Jeff in Ocean City says, I have no answer as to why the Phillies can't win at Citi Field.
That actually might be a good one.
But he says, but I'm with McGarry. The Mets suck and the Phillies will be division champs.
By the way, So while we're broadcasting, we're getting ready to go on the air at the Battle at the Beach at Ocean City at Cary Stadium. Who comes walking by me?
Oh, boy.
Mike McGarry. I said, you're a jinx. You jinxed us, McGarry. What are you talking about? You can't say that on the air. He says, I'm sticking to it. Now, listen, they could have. The Mets could own us, but if they can't beat anybody else, we'll still win the division.
Yeah, and it seems like they really can't beat anybody else
Right.
because the first game after they faced the Phillies and swept them, they lose to the Marlins.
609-403-0973 is the text board. The question is, why can't the Phillies beat the Mets up in Citi Field in New York? 609-403-0973.
Now,
two pairs of tickets behind the dugout.
I will add, they scored 19 runs last night against the Miami Marlins. I
saw that.
That was not great. All
Yeah,
right.
but we're still holding 5 on them.
Still holding five. I'll get in one more text before we head to the break. Pat from Ocean City. Love the show, Billy.
Thank you.
Nothing better than a liquid sunshine from Blitzes and OC.
Yeah.
In my locker room cup.
Yeah.
Listening to the show.
He sent us a picture.
On the 52nd Street Beach with my son. The reason the Phillies can't beat the Mets at Citi Field is due to a lack of hitting with runners in scoring position and sound fundamentals in the field.
Yeah, you know, Dave, this is aggravating. And I know you're not a baseball guy, but you are a fundamental guy, right? You have techniques that you work on with the guys that you train at Klemic Performance Method. When you see a guy like Harrison Bader, who, this is what you learn in Little League, hit the cutoff, man. He airmails a ball from center field, goes way over Romuto's head to the plate. A guy goes from first to second. Instead of having first and third with one out, right, we have second and third with one out. Fundamentals, you can't lose sight of your fundamentals, basic stuff.
Oh man, this is something your brother preaches more than anything else.
Right,
You ever heard-
right,
you-
yeah.
Bobby will go nuts on fundamentals, but I'll even double down on that. I saw Jerry Rice working out
Right.
before a game. My first game I was ever involved in, the Raiders, in a regular season game. Jerry Rice was out there at. We do chapel service at 8:30, so game wasn't until 1. He was out there in full pads running his route tree in his 19th year in the league.
Right.
Maybe it was,
19th year in the league.
Maybe it was an 18th year. But that's how important fundamentals is to a great like that. For everybody else, it might not mean that much.
I mean, then in another play, Nick, a couple nights before that, was the night before that, where Harper, they picked off one of the Mets, and they got him in a rundown. Instead of what you're taught in Little League is to run the guy back to the base he came from, he holds the ball, and then throws it to Stott, who's covering second base at the last moment, and they drop the ball because it wasn't a fundamentally sound play.
No, well,
that stuff kills you, Nick.
Well, I mean, I'll give a perfect example of the Phillies not having great fundamentals on the base pass. They always have been bad at base running with this core. Like I can't tell you how many times.
Whose fault's that, Nick? Is that the manager or is that all the coaches on the team?
It's just the game today, man. Like,
and I
there's
hate
a
that
lack
so
of fundamentals
much.
on certain stuff like that, and the base running. How many times have we sat there sometimes and just scratched your head at some of the stupid base running mistakes?
I heard Mike and you talk about how the game has changed. About there's only somebody can win the batting title hitting under 300.
Yeah,
like that is absurd. That's unheard of.
Just get off my lawn. He's been yelling out the window about guys not hitting 300 at 6:50 a.m. soon.
That dog wouldn't shut up. And you know what? By the way, so then I wake up. And my mind's racing. I start to think about it, what we're going to say, how we're going to say it. I have all the who's going to the game with us on Thursday. Like, all these thoughts are going through my mind. I couldn't get back to sleep.
How stressful of a life is that? Who's going to go to the game with us? I wonder if this dog's going to show up.
Yeah, this dog. He's waking up from
it's
dogs.
Like you and Nick, your problems. I want to kill you both. Nick tells me,
funny.
I don't know where I should place this poster in my man cave. You're talking about
is that his
how
complaint?
many tickets are we going to get?
He calls me the other day. I'm in the middle of ShopRite. I'm like, I kind of want some Twizzlers to watch this documentary tonight. And he's like, I haven't slept in 3 days. I have a baby.
And you're talking about Twizzlers? You're talking about Twizzlers?
You know what? That's a good point. You haven't slept in 3 days. Bryson Stott just had a baby.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what's his problem.
It could be.
You know what I mean? Dave, right? Athletes
So
are
the past
human.
2 years he's had
They're
a
regular
newborn.
people just like we are.
Yeah, they got babies and stuff like that.
Right? I mean, that
it happens. Life happens while sports are happening at the same time.
All right, for the first hour. Hey, I want that. Who's that guy that said he was drinking his Blitz's orange juice out of a cup?
I believe it was Pat knows.
Send us a picture.
Yeah.
First hour of the locker room is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. Surety is an industry-wide leader with a team of experts that will help you through the entire process, from contract signing to closing for the shortest center city and every place in between. Surety Title is there for you with over 20 office locations in New Jersey and PA. That's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900 or give Chris Mooney a call in the Ocean City office at 609-399-1227. Just about everybody in our area has heard about the Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine that is run by ex-Philadelphia tight end Ken Dunnick. But were you aware of their private business network they call the Legacy Club? Every month, they hold private events at upscale locations in Philadelphia and South Jersey that attract over 200 top business people. If you have an interest in attending one of these events and sees it fit for your business, send an email to ken@jerseymanmagazine.com or give them a call at 856-912-4007 for more information. When we return, we'll wrap up hour number 1. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein right here on 97.3 ESPN.
It's a Major League Baseball Labor Day doubleheader.
A phenomenal play from Riley Green.
First in Detroit, the Tigers face the New York Mets.
Juan Soto has tied this one up.
Then in Milwaukee is the Brewers and Philadelphia Phillies.
High fly ball, left field, and gone. Kyle Schwarber.
Coverage of the Mets and Tigers begins at 12:30 Eastern, followed by the Phillies and Brewers. Labor Day on ESPN Radio.
Listen to Major League Baseball all season on 97.3 ESPN.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson and Sons for electrical, they're number one.
The Point is your destination for a tropical oasis at the Jersey Shore. Now with 3 locations on the bay in Summers Point, at 43rd off the boardwalk in Sea Isle City, and our newest location right in the heart of Wildwood on Ocean Ave. The Point has the best food and drink specials with their famous Tiki Bar, plus The Point features live music at all 3 locations 7 days a week and is always family friendly. For more information, check out The Point on Facebook and visit them at dothepoint.com.
Do you want to get in shape and feel great and look better on the beach? At Local Gym and Fitness, located at 908 Asbury Avenue, you can accomplish your goal. 4 local guys with a passion and experience in fitness wanted to open a gym that delivers a quality, hospitable, clean, and friendly environment. Don't be intimidated. Be a local. Local Gym has the best equipment around with 4 fully loaded Olympic and CrossFit platforms, Jacob's ladders, Stairmasters, bikes, and ergs. Local Gym and Fitness provides quality trainers to lend their expertise with all your training needs. They're open 7 days a week. Memberships are affordable, so be a local at Local Gym and Fitness. Call them today at 609-545-8732 or go online at localgymandfitness.com. I'll see you there.
Every year, hundreds of children suffer from unintentional injuries or death due to unsecured guns. Camden County and Moms Demand Action South Jersey are asking for your help to reduce gun violence by spreading the Be Smart message.
Store guns unloaded, locked, and separate from ammunition. And talk to other parents about secure gun storage.
It's up to us to prevent these tragedies and save lives. Visit CamdenCounty.com/Be Smart to learn how we can stop gun accidents and deaths together.
O'Reilly. Check engine, ABS, or maintenance light on? Take the guesswork out of your warning lights with O'Reilly Veriscan. The service is free and provides a report with solutions verified by ASE certified master technicians. And if you need help, we could recommend a shop for you. Ask for O'Reilly Veriscan today.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Go to get your game on at the Fanatic Sportsbook in the gallery at Ocean Casino Resort. Cheers your favorite drinks while cheering on your favorite team. Go for the sports scene and go for the endless screens. Go where fans become fanatics at the Fanatic Sportsbook in the gallery. Go to Ocean Casino Resort. Go for the win. For more information, visit theoceanac.com. Must be 21 or older to wager or consume alcohol. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live at the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northfield. Billy Schweim, Nick Earnshaw, Dave Klemic. I want to tell
Look,
you
he's empty on the stream.
Yo, listen, I want to tell you about the Good Vibe Rides. The new rage is sweeping the Jersey Shore. Cruise around town in style. No gas, no stress, just pure fun. Catch the good vibes. It's Good Vibe Rides golf carts. That's goodviberides.com. Pick a cart of your choice, and they'll deliver it right to your house. Call them at 732-440-1111. All right, we're giving away Phillies tickets at 609-403-0973. That's the text board number. The question is, why can't the Phillies beat the Mets at Citi Field in New York?
Yeah, it's I don't know why, but I think a lot of our listeners might have the answer to it. Tom in Summers Point, he chimes in, Schweiner. They can beat those bleeping Mets if every player liked we expect them to, and they earn their paychecks.
Yeah, that's a true statement. There's no doubt about that.
Every player played like we expected them to.
But you hear Topper, it's baseball.
Yeah, it's baseball. By the way, that first text that we got to earlier today, why the Phillies can't beat the Mets, smell comes off the Mets fans, was from John in Linwood.
Okay, John. Thank you, John.
Yeah, appreciate John. All right, Jim in the courthouse. Pat Burrell is not on the team, and Harper's wearing Mets colors.
Yeah, that
bothered me too.
I forgot all about
that was bad. That's a good one, Jim.
Jim, that's a good one. You know what? What is he thinking?
I don't know.
Seriously, man.
It's a bad job.
Come on. That's a bad job. Was he going to do that with all the teams that he faced? Or just
all the
against
rivalry colors.
All the rivalry colors. I think he's going to discontinue that.
I think so, too.
Didn't go over well, did it?
Nah.
That was so stupid.
A little too much pandering.
Is that the game
Bryce.
today?
Yeah.
The players today?
You can't wear the opposing
By the way, did it bother
colors.
you? Did it bother you that Alec Boehm got a little distracted? He got a base hit before it, right? And he'd say one word, and all of a sudden he
well,
I know it was a left-hander.
Left-hander.
I think it's BS.
Yeah, I didn't love it. I didn't love it. Now
sour grapes.
You know what they did, Billy? They gave them bulletin board material.
Yeah, that's what they did.
That's what they did.
609-403-0973 is the text board. Once again, the question is, why can't the Phillies beat the Mets at Citi Field? 609-403-0973. We're giving away two pairs of tickets to the Phillies-Braves game Sunday night at the Bank. 4 rows behind the dugout. Can't beat that, right, Nick?
Can't beat it.
609-403-0973. On the other side, we're going to talk with strength and conditioning coach, longtime NFL strength and conditioning coach, and Klemic, your old coach, Jeff Hurd.
My coach, and not just that, but we made him get technical last time. This time, we're going to start letting him.
Yeah, we want to hear some stories.
Let him loose. Stories, man. I got some. I'm going to run this interview, by the way.
You are.
I'm going to run this one.
You got all right.
See how I do, Nick.
All that and more. Eagles talk. Coach Hurd coming up on the other side. You listen to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim, Dave Klemic, and Nick Earnshaw right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Hey, this is Josh Hennig, inviting you to join me this Saturday for a special edition of Hanging with Hennig, broadcasting live from yesterday's Creekside Tavern in Marmora from 12 to 3 p.m. on 97.3 ESPN. Come out for your chance to win prizes by playing trivia and hang out at the best sports bar in South Jersey for the first big weekend of the college football season. Watch the games outside in the yard, on the back deck, or inside at the main bar inside yesterday's Creekside Tavern in Marmora. This Saturday's guests include AP senior NFL insider Rob Mahdi, NJ.com Eagles writer Caden Steele, and fantasy football analyst Andy McNamara. So come out to join me for a special Labor Day weekend edition of Hanging with Hennig, live from yesterday's Creekside Tavern on Roosevelt Boulevard in Marmora, 12 to 3 p.m. on 97.3 ESPN FM, the 97.3 ESPN mobile app powered by First Bank of Seattle City, and streaming live on YouTube and X in the Dr. Squatch Virtual Studio.
Elevate your luxury experience at Matt Blatt Infinity. Lease the QX60 Lux for just $349 a month, or drive the commanding QX80 Sensory, just $799 a month. Matt Blatt Infinity is offering up to $15,000 off MSRP on select QX80 Sensory models with 0 down and no payments until October. Matt Blatt Infinity, where luxury lives and you belong. On approved credit, must have qualifying trade Infinity or other luxury brand. 1666 per thousand offers not in combination through IFS. Lease rebate and dealer discount 36 months, 5,000 miles per year. First payment up to $12,360 dealer discount rebate to dealer plus tax $589 fee. Call 877-289-6670 or visit mattblattinfinity.com.
Introducing the new Dell
AI PC powered by the Intel Core Ultra processor. It helps do your busy work for you, so you can fast forward through editing images, designing presentations, generating code, debugging code,
summarizing meeting notes, finding files, managing a schedule,
and responding to Jim's long emails. Leaving all the time in the world for the things you actually want to do. No offense, Jim. Get a new Dell AI PC at dell.com/AI-PC. How those ahead stay ahead.
The Kitchen Shop has a brand new home. They're now open at 6422 Black Horse Pike in Egg Harbor Township, right next to the Inquisition Tattoo Shop, with a bigger showroom and more displays. They now offer full bathroom remodeling too, because your favorite kitchen remodelers just got even better. Celebrating 20 plus years in business with our Labor Day sale, 5% off all cabinets, plus an extra 5% off for military and first responders. Call 609-432-7647 or visit thekitchenshop.net. The Kitchen Shop, voted best of the press, gold.
Labor Day savings are happening right now at the Home Depot. So what are you working on? Prep for fall with our wide selection of cordless power tools that make it easy to clear your lawn starting at $79. And once the leaves are clear, keep your yard looking fresh with colorful mums that bloom all season long. Shop Labor Day savings now through September 3rd only at the Home Depot. See select stores for details.
Go to get your game on at the Fanatic Sportsbook in the Gallery at Ocean Casino Resort. Cheers your favorite drinks while cheering on your favorite team. Go for the sports scene and go for the endless screens. Go where fans become fanatics at the Fanatic Sportsbook in the Gallery. Go to Ocean Casino Resort. Go for the win. For more information, visit theoceanac.com. Must be 21 or older to wager or consume alcohol. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
South Jersey's official play-by-play home of the Eagles, Sixers, and Flyers.
At 0 point would I ever consider not being a fan of the team.
97.3 ESPN, WENJ, WENJ HD, Millville, Atlantic City. A Town Square media station serving all of South Jersey.
To the locker room.
Vince Papali, welcome to the locker room.
I can smell it already, Billy. What's happening, buddy?
Von Hayes, welcome to the locker room with Billy Schwein.
Yeah, hey, Billy, how you doing out there?
Rich Gannon, welcome to the locker room, Rich.
Thanks, guys. It's great to be with you.
Great Bob McElwee, NFL referee.
Hey, Bill, how you doing?
Craig Berube. Craig, welcome to the locker room.
All right, thanks, Billy.
We have the real Pat Croce in the locker room.
Let me off the bench, Coach.
And now here's your host, Billy Schwein.
All right, we're back broadcasting live at the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northville. Billy Schwein, former Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver and mainland product, Dave Klemic, and, of course, co-host, producer today, Nicky Earnshaw. And, fellas, I just got a text message from Fran McLaughlin from the Philly Pretzel Factory of Egg Harbor Township. Of course, he'll be doing the high school athletes in the spotlight starting next week. He says, barking dogs, no Apple TV. Your life is like a Seinfeld episode.
Exactly.
That dog wouldn't shut up. I couldn't get back
Elaine.
to sleep.
That was like Elaine. Elaine had a dog barking.
Like
Nick's got Twizzlers on a Friday night.
All right, we're gonna turn our attention to Eagles football, and of course, by the way, this whole weekend is what is it? The first week of college football.
Week 1.
It's week 1, but it's the first big week 1. So many great games today in college football. I got a couple of them highlighted.
He's got to get his paper by.
Yeah, let me get my paper. But they're because there's some I'm not like Josh Henning where he's like I just like to watch good college football rivalries. Do you know what I mean, Dave?
Yeah, your teasers and everything.
You know, that's the one thing that college has, that they have rivalries. They're built-in reasons why people want to see those two go to war together. They battle each other. That's the thing that college football has over the NFL.
All right, something that I highlighted. Syracuse at Tennessee at noon. You got Texas, Ohio State at noon. That's the big one. Alabama at Florida State. LSU at Clemson later on tonight. The little chill in the air. You got your TV on. You got some chips and dips, whatever.
Get your chicken wings. Grass. The smell of the grass.
The smell of the. Remember the ups and downs. Like we could talk to Coach Hurd about this, and we're going to bring him up here in a second. But remember, like in the morning dew on the field, the wet. You would get you come back in the locker room. You have blades of grass on your cheek and stuff. Right?
Man, you're really setting the scene there.
Yeah, that's right, man. It's radio.
Start reading me a poem, buddy.
All right, you know what? So a couple weeks ago, we had former NFL strength and conditioning coach Jeff Hurd on with us, and we talked. We ran out of time because he's got so many stories to tell. So we're going to bring him back.
Well, here's the thing: why you want to talk to a strength coach, right? Why would it? Just besides the technical stuff, this is the person you spend the most time with as a player. Your off season, your OTAs are spent in the weight room, hours and hours and hours in the weight room. Not only does he become like your coach, but he becomes your psychiatrist. He becomes an advocate for you making the team.
Right.
He pays you to be there a lot of times. If you're there, there's a bonus for hitting amount of workouts. But then he is also like a spiritual leader too. There's so many reasons.
And he probably has a coach's ear, right? He can tell who works hard, who's giving 110%.
And you let your hair down in the weight room a little bit. So he gets to have some more fun. He listens to our stories that we can't tell our other coaches. So he's got so much great stuff. We could have him on 1,000,000 times. It wouldn't be enough.
All right, let's go to the Toms River Volkswagen Sports Hotline and welcome into the locker room former NFL strength and conditioning coach, a good friend in the locker room, Coach Jeff Hurd. Good morning, Coach.
What's up, fellas? So, hey, am I on the Billy verse technology?
Look, no Apple TV. I couldn't watch the Phillies game last night, so you know what? I took second best. I played Uno with my daughter and my wife.
Nice.
We played Uno. Of course, my 10-year-old beat the both of us last night. We were laughing so hard, but in the background, I had the Colorado Georgia Tech game on. You know, I was good friends with the coach, Coach Lee's McRae College. He used Coach Georgia Tech. We had him on a few times. Oh my God, I forgot his name.
Hey, rest assured.
I'm having a senior.
There we go.
I'm having a senior moment right here.
Billy versus
I
memory.
can be your co-host on that because I'm awful at technology.
Oh my God. I can't remember his name. But anyway, but you know what, Georgia, that's a great football. So I had it in the background. Chilly night. It was beautiful, man.
Coach, congratulations. Sorry about that. I want to congratulate you real quick on winning the Lifetime Achievement Award from the NFL Strength Conditioning Association. I mean, like how long did you coach for? Because 25 years is a lot of time.
Yeah, that was, I count my internship years. I was in the league 25 years and 10 years at the college level. So yeah, I was, when you're out for a while, you kind of think you're out of sight, out of mind. And so when I got the call, I was just so humbled and grateful and started, thinking about how fortunate I was. And then, you guys, the players, the coaches, I always had good quarterbacks. I mean, that all makes a difference. So,
yeah,
guys like
Coach,
you, Clem. So
if you don't mind, I will. Well, let's go into history a little bit. Let's go.
Right.
Let's take it back. Let's go into history and look at the stuff that you've gotten to see over the years. Because like I said, nobody's seen us more with our hair down than you. Like we could kind of let loose. We see you in the off season. You can bust chops back and forth as much as we can. Although you also are a big reason why we're on or off the field, why we can make a team or not, is because what we do in the weight room with you. But in the meantime, I personally know, and I stayed down at your place down there, a beautiful house in Austin, Texas, when I did the TRE event with you this past December, and we got to tell even 1,000 more stories that we could get into. But I just kind of want to go through with you some of the highlights of the moments you've had. You were with the Jags, you were with the Vikings, the Chiefs, the Chargers. Give us some of the greatest stories that you have ever had. And if they repeat from last year, that's okay. They were that dang good. I'll hear it again.
Okay. Well, we'll start with the Jags. Some of the funny stuff that occurred there was, Coughlin, bless his heart, he's a great football coach. Those first couple years out the box, he ran such a tight ship. It was crazy. The things that he made everybody adhere to, even the coaches. Like we had coaching weights. You know how you guys had, playing weights, prescribed playing weights? We had coaching weights.
Well, how would Andy Reid be doing on that one?
Oh. So anyway, people would do little quiet things for revolt. It was hilarious. So, you know how you had the buses that would go early, like bus 1, bus 2 to the stadiums? Well, we had a defensive lineman who would always go over on bus 1. In fact, he went with the early van with the trainers. And you know how in pregame in the locker rooms, everybody had to go take care of their business. And there might only be like 4 stalls. And that place would just reek. Once everybody showed up. You know what I'm talking about, Dave? Well, the head coaches always had their own bathroom, even in the away locker rooms. They had their own little locker room, and so this D lineman would go over early and use coach's locker room bathroom. And this dude was a big dude too, so he would go in there and just blow it up, and then so Coach Coughlin would come to get ready on bus 1, and so it would still smell. And he would get so mad. He would come out and look around to see who was there early and who wasn't. And finally, he got so mad, he addressed it. He said, "Whoever's using my bathroom, that's my bathroom. You guys stay the heck out of there." And everybody just was smiling. They knew who was doing it. They thought it was hilarious. But
oh my God,
that's a great one.
Yeah, speaking of smells, grass and all that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
There's nothing like a 300-pound man that just got pumped full of protein shakes leaving the bathroom.
Oh no. By the way, guys, I remember I looked up. I can't believe I can't remember my coach's name. I'm having a senior moment. It was Paul Johnson. He coached me at Lee's McRae, coach, and then he went on the Navy, and then he coached Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. But Coach Paul Johnson, I played for him at Lee's McRae College.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
And you know who else I played against? I didn't even know it because I played offense, he played offense, but our teams played each other when we were on the same team. Was Brian Baldinger.
Baldy?
Yeah, he went to up in Westchester there, JUCO.
Baldy was one of my favorites. Yeah. I forgot about Baldy.
Yeah, he said, "Where'd you play college football?" I said, "Lee's McRae." He goes, "What?"
He played at Nassau Community College.
Nassau Community College, is it Westchester, New York, or something like that? Nassau County.
Long Island.
There you go, Long Island.
Baldy was unbelievable. He worked his tail off, and he was just so much of a throwback. I remember when I was an intern, first time I met Baldy, he came up and grabbed me by my shirt and picked me up, and he goes, "I like you." He goes, "You're going to help me. They're trying to cut me again. They're trying to get rid of me." He goes, "I prove them wrong every time." And lo and behold, Baldy ended up starting that year. I mean, so he had this, when he got drafted, he bought this 280ZX, I think they were called back in the day. Yeah. And he drove the wheels off that thing. And he was, he took care of every dime he had. So anyway, in Kansas City, it snows and ices, so they treat the roads with salt just like they do in Philly and whatever. So the bottom was rusting out of his 280Z, and that thing would he was lucky to get around in it. So anyway, he was traveling one time just outside of Kansas City on his way to St. Louis, I think, or I don't know. Anyway, his car quits. Done. It's completely done. It won't start. It won't go. His foot went through the floorboard. So Baldy leaves a note in it and says, "Hey, she's been a real good friend. Whoever finds her, you can have her. Take care of her. Please take care of her." And, he called a cab or whatever back then and went and bought a new car finally. But he just left her along the road and said, "She's been great to me."
That's Baldy, man.
Baldy.
And in popular, recently and really popular, he's always controversial, but a lot of people don't know this. Jason Whitlock used to work for Kansas City Star, and he's a guy that would be in a locker room. He's like our Howard Eskin, right? And Jason Whitlock is very controversial. He's in a big war right now with Cam Newton and Stephen A. Smith and everything like that. Well, he would be in the locker room every single day, but Coach actually had to break up a fight that he was in one time. Why don't you speak on that one a little bit?
Oh, that's great.
Well, what Jason would do is he would befriend all the players, and so they would start trusting him. And then dude would throw some dirt out on him. It got to be bad. So anyway, we had Andre Rison, Bad Moon Rising.
Oh, Bad Moon Rising.
So him and Whitlock were kind of palling around a little bit, and then I don't know, something came out, So it was post game, and I don't know if he had dropped the ball or something. I don't remember, but Whitlock confronted him about it, and Andre went off. Like, it got ugly, and I'm around the other side of the lockers. I hear this noise that I know ain't normal. I come flying around the corner, and Andre's about ready to just rip his face off physically. And I jump in there, and I put one hand on Whitlock and grab Andre and get him spread apart. And the players were all over Whitlock. They were like, "Get the hell out of here," you know.
Wow.
It was bad.
Yeah, he was not very liked in the locker room.
Didn't Bad Moon Rising, didn't his house burn down in Atlanta? Did his former girlfriend burn his house down or something?
No, it was Jacksonville.
Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Wow, man.
It was the girl from TLC.
Yeah.
It was either left eye or right eye. I can't remember.
We're talking with former NFL strength and conditioning coach Jeff Hurd. He's telling us a lot of great stories. You know, that's the beautiful thing about sports, the locker room. I mean, you know, the things that'll last a lifetime you can't forget.
Well, Andre worked hard. I mean, he came in and did a good job for us. He was just, you know, he wasn't used to having the real hard restrictions that we had at Kansas City as far as in the weight room, but he loved football.
Hey, Coach, we want you to stay with us. We're going to take a commercial break. We're going to bring you back on the other side because we want to hear more stories. Would you stay with us?
Yo, I'd love to. I'll stay all day if you want.
Let's go.
I think we might have to take you up on that. All right, we're going to do some business here. For over 83 years, the Circle Liquor Store has offered the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey. It's a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark. With a friendly staff, it's no wonder why Circle Liquor was named Best of Philly, Best of Atlantic City, with the most competitive prices around. The Circle Liquor Store is now a proud sponsor of the second hour of the Locker Room with Billy Schwein. Throwing a party, preparing for the big game? Let Chet and his staff make sure you have everything you need. Check out the website at circleliquors.com or give them a call at 609-927-2921. Now, I want to remind people at 609-403-0973, we're giving away 2 pairs of Phillies tickets to the Braves Phillies game Sunday night. 7:10 first pitch on national television. You'll sit right behind the dugout. 609-403-0973. And the question is, why can't the Phillies beat the Mets at Citi Field? I want to tell you about McCann Appraisers. For all your real estate appraisal needs, call John A. McCann & Associates, 609-263-7422. Whether for commercial, residential properties, for estate, tax, financial planning, divorce, financing, and more, the professionals at John A. McCann & Associates are licensed and ready to assist you. Give them a call anytime, 609-263-7422. All right, when we return, we'll continue with more here in the locker room with Billy Schwein, Dave Klemic, Nick Earnshaw, and former NFL strength and conditioning coach Jeff Hurd right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Philadelphia Eagles football is back. Listen as the Super Bowl champions open the 2025 season, hosting their NFC East rivals, the Dallas Cowboys, on Thursday Night Football.
You don't do that. You don't help Cowboys to their feet.
Pre-game coverage begins at 7. Merrill and Mike call all the action starting at 8:20.
Back goes Prescott. He's looking. He steps up. He's hit, and he's dropped.
This is where the Super Bowl champs play. 97.3 ESPN, South Jersey's official Eagles station.
Ocean City's real estate market is red hot, and you need an agent that has the knowledge and expertise to help. Contact Ocean City's top agent, Mark Grimes. Mark has been selling real estate for 30 years in South Jersey. He can answer all your real estate questions and find you the perfect property. He's available anytime on his cell at 609-425-2042. When Philadelphia star athletes are looking for a house at the beach, they contact Mark Grimes, specializing in buying and selling vacation homes, single-family homes, condominiums, and duplexes, residential and commercial, as well as new construction projects or investment opportunities. Mark Grimes, he's your agent at the beach. Give him a call right now, 609-425-2042, or check out his website at grimes.com.
Hi there, this is the Negadelphian from the locker room, and I might be negative about our Philly sports teams, but one thing I'm positive about is Elisa's shoes. Are you looking for the perfect pair of shoes? Then step into Elisa's shoe store on Asbury Avenue, Ocean City, New Jersey, where style meets comfort. From trendy sandals or everyday sneakers or an elegant heels for a night out, they've got it all. Their friendly team is there to help you find the perfect fit, no matter what the occasion. That's Elisa's Shoes at Asbury Avenue, Ocean City, New Jersey. Go to elisashoes.com or call 609-391-8859. Tell them the boys from the locker room sent you.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson and Sons for electrical, they're number one.
Hi, this is ex-Philadelphia Eagles tight end Ken Dunnick, and I'm the current publisher of Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine, and I'm asking you to become a Camden County police officer and help make our city a better place to live. The Camden County Police Department is now hiring for sworn officers who are going to make a difference in our community. The first year's salary for the position is $51,000. So join the effort today to be part of something bigger than yourself. Visit CamdenCountyPD.org to apply online. That's CamdenCountyPD.org. Thank you.
Matt Blanton Nissan makes car shopping fun.
Every clearly marked Nissan 0 down, 0% for 60 months.
Bring your old car to Matt Blanton Nissan.
Because if you're stuck in a loan or lease, AJ the Trademan can get you released.
MattBlantonNissan.com.
Unapproved Tier 1 credit through NMAC. Negative equity will be refinanced into the vehicle plus tax tag and $589 fee. Offers cannot be combined. Call 877-289-6670 or visit MattBlattNissan.com for complete details. Offer ends September 6, 25. Matt Blatt Nissan on the Black Horse Pike.
Get away to the Atlantic City in Waterboat Show. 4 days only, September 4th to the 7th at the Golden Nugget Marina. See the new boat models from all the major manufacturers. Buy $15 advance tickets at acinwaterboatshow.com. See you there. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live at the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northfield. Billy Schweim, former Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver Dave Klemic, Mainland product. Nicky Earnshaw, we're talking with former NFL strength and conditioning coach Jeff Hurd's with us, and Jeff sharing some stories with you. But once again, I reiterate, like, that's what makes sports so great. It's not just the game, the competition. It's the camaraderie and the relationships that you build over the years, right, Coach?
Oh, that's the thing I hold on to real tight, and guys like Dave, people you had to spend a lot of extra time with because of injuries or whatever. It just, it makes your heart full, think you had an impact on people. And then the funny stuff too is just, it brings joy to your heart.
Coach, we've talked about this over the years on my show. When you see players retire and they get up in front of on the podium in front of the microphones, and they don't want to get emotional, but ultimately that always happens. But I don't think they're worried. They're not crying because they're not going to play the game anymore. I think they're crying deep down inside because they're going to miss the whole thing, the whole locker room, the
camaraderie,
the relationships that you don't know, right?
100%. 100%. I was thinking, and like you said, if I repeat some of these, but I was trying to think of some of the funniest stuff I ever saw. And
take it away.
One of the funniest guys that ever was around, and was our equipment manager at Jacksonville. That guy had been with the Dolphins for 15 years already. But anyway, he had a routine every year when the rookies would come in. They'd be in line doing their physicals, and this guy would come early and put some apple juice in one of those piss cup tests, and he would set it on the counter, and so all the rookies would go do their test and set their cups down. They were marked with their names on this counter, and they'd be in line waiting to go see the doc. And Bobby would walk by and goes, "Oh, great, it's that day again." And he would walk over and grab the cup he had set down and just throw it back. And the rookies were just standing there like, what the? And he just motor on back down the equipment room. So the next segment would come in, and sure enough, here'd come Bobby later, and he'd go, "Hey, how you guys doing?" He goes, "Make sure you check your cleats before we go out later today. Make sure you got the right ones and they fit." And all of a sudden he'd look down and goes, act like he was smelling something. He'd go, "Uh-oh, I just came off the field." And he looked down at his shoe. Well, he had put peanut butter on his shoe. he looked down and he took a tongue depressor and wiped it off. And he's smelling it. Then he tasted it. Oh, he goes, good thing I stepped on that before you guys did. Oh, that's awful. And then just head back down to the equipment room. The rookies were just like, what the?
Now, remember, we had a guy. There's a guy drug testing you all the time in there, right. And so you're in Kansas City. Yeah. I don't know what the guy's actual name is, but he has to watch you pee, right? So you walk by him every day. I still don't know his name. For 4 years I was there, you just call him Dick. That was his name. Yeah, hey Dick, how you doing? Good to see you. He's like, I don't know if his name was John. Jake. We just, hey Dick, what's up? But he was watching you pee. So that's what we called him.
Dick. Oh, that's right. He'd go walking by, and the players would start going, "Yep, he's here, piss doctor."
We're talking with former NFL strength and conditioning coach, long time in the NFL, Coach Jeff Hurd's with us, sharing some stories. I'm telling you, I love it. It's so cool. Dave has told me numerous times, you got to hear Coach Hurd. He's got a million stories. I said we got to get him back on.
Well, we got to rerun this one because we have a shortened segment, but we got to hear the story about you,
Joe Montana,
and Joe Montana.
Oh, yeah. That's a classic.
We look forward to this year round. Yeah.
So anyway, I was an intern at the time, and so I was the last guy to leave the facility every night. I had to clean everything up and, do the deal, which you should as an intern. So my locker was back in the makeshift equipment room just for the weight room and the indoor facility. And it was just an old wooden locker they stuck in there for me. So all the equipment bins with all the stuff for the off-season program were in there. There was a folding table and a little desk, and right behind it was the laundry facility. So I would shower and then have to walk through the back way into that little area to dress. So I caught wind that they were bringing Joe in to see if he could still stand on 2 feet and throw a football, basically. That's all they cared about, because he had been beat up the year before. So anyway, I'm hanging around, just hoping to get a glimpse. Doesn't show. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to go home. So I showered, and unbeknownst to me, Joe had shown up. So I come around the corner into that little locker room, and all I have on is my towel. Go to my locker, open it up, drop my towel, start to get my clothes, and all of a sudden I hear this voice, "Hey." I turned around, it's Joe Montana, and he's getting dressed too. And he goes, "Well, I guess we won't have any secrets here if I sign here."
The great Joe Montana.
He goes, we both started laughing. Anyway, he goes, "Hey, do you think you could find me some sweats?" All he gave me was some shorts and a jog and a t-shirt. I go, "Yeah, you can have mine." I reached in there and threw them to him.
What type of a guy was Joe Montana?
Oh, he was great. Joe worked. He wasn't a huge weight room guy, but he did enough to, stay in shape. He was fine as far as cardio. And, he was a very astute student of the game. He was a great leader. He made everybody around him better. He had a hilarious, dry sense of humor. He was hilarious. But I had a lot of respect for him. And, he's the type of guy, honestly, you could tell when it was a huge game. And a lot of quarterbacks are like this, but Joe was the first one that I was around that, like in 7-on-7 team periods, like on that Friday practice, the fast practice where you just polish everything up, there would not be a ball hit the ground. He would throw it where only the receiver could catch it. It was incredible. You could tell when he was on it, like ready for this game, that, no ball would touch the ground. It was only where the receiver could catch it. It was incredible.
He could just put it where he wanted.
Right there. That's
incredible. Coach, cool. I got to tell you, man, it was such an enjoyable. It was so enjoyable listening to you and your stories, and it's something you'll never forget being in the NFL and sharing that stuff. Yeah,
it's hilarious. So I was trying to think of one that Dave would remember. Oh, I got one, Dave. Lynn Stiles, love him to death. Good dude. Like, that dude was always researching, always trying to help people get better. Anyway, the players all got together and they put a pool together, a pot, And, Lynn wore a wig, a toupee.
Wasn't he? He was with the Eagles too, wasn't he?
Yeah, no, I love Lynn. Lynn was, God, what a smart guy. And he did so much research, helped the team. I always had his fingerprint on wins and losses in some form or another. So anyway, the players got this third field guy, groundskeeper kid, and they were going to pay him like $5,000 if he would take his leaf blower, act like he was blowing stuff off, and try to hit the wig piece. And the more I thought about it, I got my ear to the ground and I'm hearing what's going on. And I thought, no, he can't do that. And I went over and I talked to the kid. I said, hey, I hear what's going on. I said, $5,000 sounds like a lot of money, but that would probably be the last money you ever got from the NFL.
Yeah, Lynn would wear. Yes, thank you for that, because I remember going, Lynn, it doesn't even match. The colors don't match. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't match your actual hair color. You just take it off. No one cares.
It was like the episode of Seinfeld when George got the toupee.
Thank you for that, because I can relate to that one.
Coach, I'll tell you what, man, that's awesome.
Luckily, the kid didn't do it. He didn't do it. So,
Coach, thank you so much. We really appreciate you. Have a great Labor Day weekend.
Hey, you guys
we're gonna have you back again, man. That was awesome. Thanks, Coach.
Love you, Coach.
Hey,
thanks, Coach.
Love you too. See
there
y'all.
He is. Longtime NFL strength and conditioning coach Jeff Hurd. Phenomenal story.
Awesome.
Could you imagine if that kid did activate the leaf blower?
Well, think how much pressure those players put on you.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Come on, do it.
The players are instigating. I love it.
I remember that wig.
All right, for over 83 years, the Circle Liquor Store has offered the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey. It's a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark. With a friendly staff, it's no wonder why Circle Liquors was named Best of Philly, Best of Atlantic City, with the most competitive prices around. The Circle Liquor Store is now a proud sponsor of the second hour of the Locker Room with Billy Schweim. Throwing a party, preparing for the big game. Let Chet and his staff make sure you have everything you need. Check out the website at circleliquors.com or give them a call at 609-927-2921. They deliver. Go down there, say hello to Jason, Will, JM, Chet. They do a great job. Now, I want to tell you about La Scala's Beach House. We'll be doing our Eagles pregame show, the Locker Room pregame show at La Scala's. We'll be there. Our first show will be September 14th. That's when they play the Kansas City Chiefs. We'll be there from 10 a.m. to 12 noon. La Scala's Beach House in Brigantine opened 2 summers ago now to rave reviews. It's your home away from home for a large selection of Italian, American, and seafood favorites, just like your grandmom used to make. Plus, you'll love their famous pizza and their daily specials. Eat in or take out at La Scala's are located at 1400 Ocean Avenue in Brigantine. That's LaScalasBeachHouse.com. And let's eat. And don't forget, they have a new restaurant in the Ocean Casino, so you want to get down there to that. All right, and don't forget, at 609-403-0973, we're giving away 2 pairs of Phillies tickets. The question is, Nick.
The question is, why can't the Phillies win at Citi Field? Why can't they do it?
All right, 609-403-0973. When we return, we'll read some text messages. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim, Nick Earnshaw, and Dave Klemic right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Coming up on the next edition of the Sports Bash with Mike Gill.
Hey, it's Mike Gill. We will be back on Tuesday with the Sports Bash as we get you ready for Week 1 of the NFL, the Eagles and the Cowboys. We'll look back at all the Phillies-Braves weekend and the start of the Phillies and Brewers series. Hope everybody has a great Labor Day weekend. We're back on Tuesday.
The Sports Bash, weekdays from 2 to 6 p.m. on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
Train presents The Unstoppables. Those captains of comfort, those gargantuans of the guarantee, those satisfaction savants who persevere perilously beyond probability as the raconteurs of reliability. Here's to Train's heralded heroes of heating and air conditioning, those comfort kings with a tireless tenacity for total turnaround. The Train Comfort Specialists. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Hi, this is Joe Lenigan, owner of Lenigan Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Call us today for your free train system quote at 609-399-1200 or online at ocnjplumber.com. And please don't forget to ask for the military and senior discount.
Call Lenigan.
The Point is your destination for a tropical oasis at the Jersey Shore. Now with 3 locations on the bay in Summers Point, at 43rd off the boardwalk in Sea Isle City, and our newest location right in the heart of Wildwood on Ocean Ave. The Point has the best food and drink specials with their famous Tiki Bar, plus The Point features live music at all 3 locations 7 days a week and is always family friendly. For more information, check out The Point on Facebook and visit them at dothepoint.com.
Do you want to get in shape and feel great and look better on the beach? At Local Gym and Fitness, located at 908 Asbury Avenue, you can accomplish your goal. 4 local guys with a passion and experience in fitness wanted to open a gym that delivers a quality, hospitable, clean, and friendly environment. Don't be intimidated. Be a local. Local Gym has the best equipment around with 4 fully loaded Olympic and CrossFit platforms, Jacob's ladders, Stairmasters, bikes, and ergs. Local Gym and Fitness provides quality trainers to lend their expertise with all your training needs. They're open 7 days a week. Memberships are affordable, so be a local at Local Gym and Fitness. Call them today at 609-545-8732 or go online at localgymandfitness.com. I'll see you there.
Labor Day savings are happening right now at the Home Depot. So what are you working on? Prep for fall with our wide selection of cordless power tools that make it easy to clear your lawn, starting at $79. And once the leaves are clear, keep your yard looking fresh with colorful mums that bloom all season long. Shop Labor Day savings now through September 3rd, only at the Home Depot. See select stores for details.
Celebrate the final month of our construction reduction sales event at Matt Black Kia with 0 down, 0% financing, and 0 payments for 90 days. That's right, 0% APR for 48 months on every clearly marked Kia in stock with 0 down and no payments for 90 days. Plus, get up to $3,000 over book value for your trade with the purchase of any new Kia. Stuck in a loan or lease? Matt Black Kia wants to get you released. If you have a job clearing $450 a week, then we want to get you approved today. And with our 4-day love it or leave it return policy, you simply can't make a mistake at mattblackkia.com. It's gotta be a Matt Black Kia. Call 215-703-8526 for details.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live at the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northfield. Billy Schweim, former Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver, mainland product, Dave Klemic, and Nicky Earnshaw. As we're talking, we had longtime NFL strength and conditioning coach Jeff Hurd on telling us some great stories. Awesome, man.
Just awesome.
What was your favorite story right there?
Well, that Joe Montana one is great because I've been in that locker room. I know exactly what he's talking about. And what he kind of left out was like that they were both – they walked into the shower. I mean, not clothed at all. And he goes –
he goes, we have nothing to hide.
No, he's a young intern.
Yeah,
you know
right,
what I mean?
right.
And the place is quiet. Like, I've been in there many times where you're working out a quarterback. Like, they come in on the weekend. I remember us bringing in – all kind of guys, and they'll come in before the coaches get there. They'll do the workout, and they'll ask for certain equipment and this and that. And I remember because as a practice squad guy, you get extra money for going out in the field and doing your work, right? So they bring in, I won't say who it is, but he brought a pretty famous quarterback, and they're working him out. We have to run both sides of the ball. He goes, yo, can you warm up with me and run your route tree on the right, run it on the left? And he goes, every ball that I throw low, lift it up for me. Just lift it up because I'm a baseball player too, and I throw the ball in low, so lift them up. Yeah. And I was like, okay, what do you mean? He's like, yo, will you catch it low, pull it up so it looks like I threw it high?
Right,
and I was like, okay. So I'm setting this guy. He's like, I'll pay you extra. So the quarterback himself
paying you cash to make him look good.
There's stuff that goes on. You can make extra money.
Funny.
So and Jeff would be out there. Hey, he's the one that told me, you want to make some extra money? We're bringing a guy in. We're bringing a guy in. Yeah.
All right, 609-403-0973 is the text board. The question is, why can't the Phillies beat the Mets up at Citi Field, New York? 609-403-0973. We're giving away 2 pairs of Phillies tickets right behind the dugout. 609-403-0973.
All right, so we have had a ton of texts come in as we talked to Jeff Hurd over the past 30 minutes, and those stories were great. And we have some great texts coming in, too. All right, Emily from Mays Landing says the Phillies can't win at Citi Field because the New York City sewer rats keep stealing the Phillies' equipment. That's a good one. I like it. All right, we got Jeff chiming in. It's a mental block. After last year's playoffs, they just have hit their head. They've hit their head with the Mets. The Mets will find a way to win. The press to break the block must make. I don't even know. This is going all over.
I'm surprised no one's texting.
Read that.
Mike,
we got to do a better job.
Mike McGarry jinxed us.
Yeah. All right. We got Jen from Linwood. I don't know if it's the main reason why the Phillies can't beat the Mets when they play at Citi Field, but just like the Astros, the Mets are stealing signs. There's a conversation out there. Could the Mets be cheating? I don't know. All right. Billy from Joe Prep's Pizza here in Ocean City, 32nd Beach. The Phils can't beat the Mets because the Mets are stealing signs. No team could go 6 for 24 in their last 30 games at Citi Field. Makes no sense. The Phils should eat more Prep's Pizza to break the curse.
But would they steal only the signs from the Phillies? Because they don't beat everybody.
Oh,
They've had a great home record, though.
Yeah.
They've been awesome at home.
Yeah. So. Maybe got video set up or something. Right.
Yeah.
609-403-0973.
All right, so we got another good text. The Phillies can't beat the Mets because of their parabolic mics Bohm complained about. If I win the tickets, I can't make it, so they're out. But he blamed Bohm and the mics.
609-403-0973.
All right, Mike and Hamilton chiming in. Plain and simple, the Phillies get in their own heads at Citi Field. It's all mental. The Phillies have a better team than the Mets.
I don't think they have a better team. It's just they have a number.
You don't think the Phillies are better than the Mets?
No. Oh, I thought he said the Mets
No.
have. No, the Phillies are better than the Mets. Yeah. Okay.
I agree. All right, here we go. We got Jim chiming in from the Shore Medical Center in Summers Point. From work, he's listening in. Phillies can't beat the Mets at Citi Field because they can't beat the curse of Grimace. Maybe they need Topper. Maybe they need Topper to dress up as Mayor McCheese or Officer Big Mac to break up the curse.
That's a good one.
That's a really good one.
I put that in first place.
403-0973.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, we have a ton of texts coming in. Jack in Ocean City, the reason the Phillies can't win at Citi Field is not focusing on the game and worrying about the camera in center field. It was a microphone, not the camera.
Yeah, right.
But, that could be it. Leo in Delaware, when we play the Mickey Mouse Mets, all Philly fans buy a cheese they can hold up when Turner comes to bat. It's a win-win. Get rid of the smell and fill up our belly. Go Phillies. These are great. These are great. I also, if you're watching on X or YouTube, I do want to share something that Pat from Ocean City, he chimed in. He sent a picture of him and his son on the beach with their locker room cups, listening to the locker room. So I'm going to put it up now onto the screen real quick. If you're watching on the X or YouTube, there's Pat and his son.
Oh, that's
got
great.
The locker room cup and their Blitz's Liquid Sunshine.
They still have a couple cups left down there. You go down to Blitz's, ask for their 12 ounces of Liquid Sunshine. When you mention the locker room, you get $1 off their 12 ounces of Liquid Sunshine.
And you get a cup.
And you get a cup.
Right
cup.
there.
Look at that.
That's a great one.
Great picture. Great picture. So those are some of the texts coming in.
609-403-0973. Have a few minutes left before we call out the winners. 609-403-0973 is the text board. The question is, why can't the Phillies beat the Mets at Citi Field? We're giving away 2 pairs of tickets to the Phillies Braves game Sunday night, sitting right behind the dugout.
Sunday night baseball.
Sunday night baseball, national television.
By the way, on YouTube, Tony's chiming in. He says, I can't accept that it's baseball, quote. It's hard to think this can happen in the playoff, even if it's not Citi Field. They felt distracted and heartless. I hope I am wrong.
Yeah, do you think they're cheating? I don't think they are.
No,
I just think you know what I heard. Was it Durso? One of the guys that Mike has on the Sports Bash said that it's just that when the Phillies get to Citi Field, it's like they get on the field. They already look like they're already been beaten.
I know.
They look like
body language is bad.
Yes, the mojo. They look like they got a defeatist attitude.
Yeah.
Body language. It says it all, Nick.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Dave, have you ever had like a place?
Yes.
Where you went into where it's just like, we just can't win here.
Well, it wasn't that. It was more like I went in there and I felt negative. Like I felt like we
like
didn't.
Like the Negadelphian.
Yes. It was, I'll tell you where it was. St. Louis. When we were in St. Louis,
Really?
the lighting was so bad that you just felt
That
like it was like a
dome, yeah.
negative place to be. Now, it's great because they have their crowd cheering for them, but when they're not cheering for you and the lighting is bad, I felt like we can't win here. It just doesn't feel it didn't feel good. And we were right down the street from Kansas City. But I remember that feeling. That's what I keep thinking about, like going to St. Louis.
All right, it's Saturday, the 30th of August. We got the Braves tonight, and we have the Braves tomorrow. Of course, we're giving away those tickets for tomorrow night's game. Then we go to Milwaukee, Nick. Milwaukee, they got Monday, then they have Tuesday off, And then they got Milwaukee Wednesday and Thursday before they head to Miami for the Marlins. And then and that ends on the 7th of September. Then we got the Mets for 4.
Yep. The Mets are coming here.
So I think, Matt, we should know by the 11th of September whether or not. By the way, the Mets games are from September 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th is the dates for the Mets. We should know that
3 out of 4 they need.
They need to take 3 out of 4 from the Mets.
Yeah,
What
none
you
of those
say?
splitting, none of this. Splitting the series. No, you need 3 or 4 games in that series.
All right.
You need to win it.
609-403-0973. We got a few more minutes. Now, Dave, I want to ask you one quick question. Okay, we got rid of C.J. Gardner-Johnson, and I'm looking at my stats here, and I do realize, and I knew it, but it just didn't hit me in the face because he had 6 interceptions last year. So there's another, the Cowboys just got rid of Micah Parsons. There's got to be a reason other than just money, and because he's a phenomenal.
No, it's mainly money.
It's just, you think it's mainly money?
It's money, Bill. It's money.
You don't think it's anything else?
It's egos too, but it's about money. He wanted to be one of the highest paid linebackers in the game. He's getting quarterback money. It's about money. 100% about money. Jerry Jones didn't want to give it to him. 1,000%.
We're gonna be hurting in the safety. I mean, not hurting, but C.J. Gardner-Johnson, man, he had 6. I mean,
that's a lot of picks.
It's
It's
a ball
a
theft.
lot of turnovers. One for one person.
Well, they
and the
didn't just
2 years
lose
that he
CJ.
played here, he was at a Super Bowl twice.
Well, you got to remember, they didn't just lose CJ. They lost Darius Slay. They lost
Right.
Isaiah Rodgers. That's 3 guys in the secondary who have had experience. Like, you have a young defense. Those are 3 vets that you lost.
Yeah, and the leadership that they bring. More than 6 interceptions, a real leader. These guys are kids. Don't forget. They're kids. You think they're grown-ups or whatever. They're still kids. They're fresh out of college and stuff like that. So they need almost like big brother figures for them to follow along. And that's kind of that.
Cowboys went 7-10 last year. And I think the Eagles offensively are probably going to be a little bit better. Wouldn't you say, Nick, Dave?
Yeah. I want to say this, that Zach Baun is now one of the captains on the defense too. He got named as one of the captains.
So he should.
Wow.
Yeah. So I love that. He gets the contract extension, so he's really turned into a leader on that defense. But the Cowboys, no, they're done. I mean, not in this division. The Commanders are better than them. The Eagles are clearly better than them. And the Giants, they have a good defense. I think they'll be better than them, honestly, in my estimation. I think they are. I just don't think the Cowboys are good enough. They're just not good enough.
By the way, Dave, Philadelphia has the most season-opening victories, 15-4, with a 789 winning percentage.
Don't jinx us.
Since 2006. No, I'm just saying they play well on opening day.
Interesting. It means you're prepared out of training camp. I
That's a good sign.
I always think, and we play good defense.
But you say it doesn't matter from year to year. Right? There's so much movement in the NFL.
So much turnover. That's a lot. But our base guys are the same. I think we're the team to beat for sure. But when you keep a base of players, you got your quarterback, your big time receiver, your big defensive guy.
I mean, only one change on offense was Mekhi Becton leaving.
Right.
That's it. That's the only change on offense. That's it. Everyone else is coming back.
Philadelphia has earned victories in 4 of its last 6 games against the Cowboys.
And I want to put to bed all of the Jalen Hurts haters. I know if there's still many more out there.
I'm just going to zip my lip today. I talked about on Nuggets all week.
Jalen Hurts. Well, because Cam Newton said too, I
brought that up.
Just because he didn't won a Super Bowl or whatever.
Cam Newton is jealous of Jalen Hurts.
No doubt about it.
He's jealous.
It's clear to me that he is jealous of Jalen Hurts.
By the way, Nick, we saw him walking around at Radio Row last year. He's huge.
Okay, yeah.
He's huge.
Well, what I did the other day is we played the Cam Newton audio and the Peyton Manning audio, and you listen to the difference as to how both quarterbacks talk about Jalen Hurts. I'm going to take the guy who beat Cam Newton in the Super Bowl over Cam Newton. That's
true.
All right, for over 83 years, the Circle Liquor Store has offered the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey. It's a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark. With a friendly staff, it's no wonder why Circle Liquors was named Best of Philly, Best of Atlantic City, the most competitive prices around. The Circle Liquor Store is now a proud sponsor of the second hour of the Locker Room with Billy Schwein. Throwing a party, preparing for the big game, let Chet and his staff make sure you have everything you need. Check out the website at circleliquors.com or give them a call at 609-927-2921. They deliver. Just about everybody in our area has heard about the Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine that is run by ex-Philadelphia tight end Ken Dunnick. Were you aware of their private business network they call the Legacy Club? Every month, they hold private events at upscale locations in Philadelphia and South Jersey that attract over 200 top business people. If you have an interest in attending one of these events and see it's a fit for your business, send an email to ken@jerseymanmagazine.com or give them a call at 856-912-4007 for more information. When we return, we'll announce the winners for the ticket giveaway. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein, Dave Klemic, and Nick Earnshaw right here on 97.3 ESPN.
Sunday Night Baseball on ESPN Radio. It's a showdown in the National League East.
It's gone!
Ronald Acuna Jr. and the Atlanta Braves face Kyle Schwarber and the Philadelphia Phillies.
Gone! Over the bleachers and gone. Kyle Schwarber. Wow.
The Braves at the Phillies. Coverage of Sunday Night Baseball begins at 6 Eastern, with first pitch at 7 Eastern on ESPN Radio.
Listen to Sunday Night Baseball, Phillies-Braves, on 97.3 ESPN.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson and Sons for electrical, they're number one.
Hi, this is former Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver Dave Klemic. Are you looking for the ultimate spot to go catch the big game? Bulldog Sports Bar and Grill in Galloway Township is your home for great food, cold drinks, and non-stop sports action. Whether it's an NFL, MLB, NBA, or NHL game, they've got all the action on their big screen TVs, plus one in every booth. Sink your teeth into their famous wings, juicy burgers, thin crust pizza, and signature stromboli. Thirsty? They've got ice cold beers on tap and handcrafted cocktails that keep you refreshed. So bring your crew, grab a seat, and feel the energy at Bulldog Sports Bar and Grill in Galloway Township. It's where sports fans go to win. Tell them Dave Klemic sent you.
Hi, this is Billy Schwein from The Locker Room. Pro Image Sports is proud to announce the opening of their brand new Ocean City Boardwalk store, located between 8th and 9th Street. They carry a huge selection of men's, women's, and kids' jerseys, clothing, headwear, and novelties for brands like Nike, New Era, Mitchell & Ness, and 47 brand. If you're looking for Phillies, Eagles, Flyers, or Sixers gear, or your favorite national team, Pro Image Sports has it all. For more information, stop by today or follow them online at fantreasures.com or on Instagram at ProImageOC. Tell them The Locker Room sent you.
Every year, hundreds of children suffer from unintentional injuries or death due to unsecured guns. Camden County and Moms Demand Action South Jersey are asking for your help to reduce gun violence by spreading the Be Smart message.
Store guns unloaded, locked, and separate from ammunition. And talk to other parents about secure gun storage.
It's up to us to prevent these tragedies and save lives. Visit CamdenCounty.com/BeSmart to learn how we can stop gun accidents and deaths together.
This Labor Day, the Home Depot is here to help you prep for the season. So no matter what you're working on, you can get your backyard ready for all the fall festivities. Refresh your garden with savings on a wide selection of colorful mums. Liven up your outdoor space with vibrant string lights. And find the perfect grill for your backyard barbecues this season from our wide selection of grills under $300. Get your fall project started this Labor Day at the Home Depot.
Go to get your game on at the Fanatic Sportsbook in the Gallery at Ocean Casino Resort. Cheers your favorite drinks while cheering on your favorite team. Go for the sports scene and go for the endless screens. Go where fans become fanatics at the Fanatic Sportsbook in the Gallery. Go to Ocean Casino Resort. Go for the win. For more information, visit theoceanac.com. Must be 21 or older to wager or consume alcohol. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
All right, we're back broadcasting live at the Toms River Auto Group studio right here in Northfield. Billy Schwein, Dave Klemic, Nick Earnshaw. Real quick, want to remind people about Good Vibe Rides. The new Rage is sweeping the Jersey Shore. Cruise around town in style. No gas, no stress, just pure fun. Catch the good vibes. It's Good Vibe Rides golf carts. Go to goodviberides.com, pick out the cart of your choice, and they'll deliver it right to you. That's Good Vibe Rides. Give them a call at 732-440-1111. I have one. It's a lot of fun. Now, we're going to pick out the winners to the two tickets for the. We have two pairs of tickets for the Phillies Braves game Sunday night at Citizens Bank Park. Nick Earnshaw, he sees all the texts. He's going to pick them out. And here we go.
Yeah, we had some great texts come in throughout the show. We appreciate everyone for chiming in, but I thought these were the two that really stood out, and we got to go first. Pat from Ocean City, he's going to win the tickets with his text. Love the show, Billy. Nothing better than a liquid sunshine from Blitzes in Ocean City in my locker room cup, listening to the show on 52nd Street Beach with his son. They said the reason the Phillies can't beat the Mets at Citi Field is due to a lack of hitting with runners in scoring position and sound fundamentals. We talked about fundamentals throughout the show today. They're going to win. Him and his son are going to the game on Sunday. So we'll reach out to you after the show for more information. All right, and then our second pair of tickets are going to go to Jim from the Shore Medical Center in Summers Point. That grimace text was hilarious. Yeah. He said, Phillies can't beat the Mets at Citi Field because they can't beat the curse of the grimace. Maybe they need Topper to dress up as Mayor McCheese or Officer Big Mac to break the curse. Jim, thanks for texting in. Great text by you.
And listen, you have to have that MLB app right
We'll talk to him after
We'll
the
get
show.
him all worked out.
Billy will get on the hook with you.
Talk about Billy versus technology.
I'll set it all up.
Nicky will have to set it up for me. I don't know what. By the way, I'm to this date, all this technology, I like old-fashioned tangible tickets. You can feel them, you have them, you put them, save them as a collectible.
That being, there's something to be said about that.
100%.
I mean, I'm in the middle of your guys' generation, so Nick is
You're
of that
a
technical.
Yeah, but I had tickets growing up. Like I kept them every time. You know,
but there's something to it about holding stuff and
the stub,
piece of paper and the you know
ticket
what I mean?
stub.
Yeah, like that. There's something to that.
Coach Hurd, what stories?
Awesome.
How hard do we laugh?
He's
like that. That's the beauty. That's the beauty of the show. What did Jim Valvano say? If you don't laugh or cry in a single day, you're not living life.
Yeah,
right.
The
It's
range
not a
of
full
emotions.
day.
That's a beautiful thing. I've said that many times. Where I've cried the sight of my daughter. And I've laughed at Billy Schwein.
We were laughing with Coach Hurd today.
Yeah.
Hey, tomorrow I got a super busy show. Of course, Alex Berardis will be producing. Mr. Negadelphia, PJ Corda will be in here tomorrow. And we'll be getting up as a locker room crew. We'll be going to the Eagles-Cowboys game. We'll talk about that. I've got Tommy Green on the mound, brought to you by Blitz's Market. Then we're going to go get the keys to the game with Scott Grayson from Fox 29 News, brought to you by Blitz's Market. And then, of course, my fantasy football guru, Brian Hartley, will make his debut talking about all the drafts coming up and people that have had them. Sponsored by Charlie's Bar and Restaurant. Of course, Jimmy and Jeff Thomas. Stay tuned for that. We're going to have a great show. Thanks to Dave Klemic. Thanks to Nicky Earnshaw. Thanks to Coach Hurd. Thanks to making the locker room part of your Saturday, because nothing could be finer than talking sports with the Schweiner. Have a great rest of your Saturday. I'll see you tomorrow.